Alright, welcome back, folks. It is day 127 with Duolingo Japanese. Once again, Maku desu. Minasan, konnichiwa. Yokoso. We completed our review of the last 25 days yesterday. Pretty excellent. Went as planned generally. Had a few talks about a little bit discussion about the value proposition, I suppose, from a pragmatic and a business and a sentimental perspective on super. Kind of weird that I still have that little box over there with the 2 weeks free thing. We'll try something maybe 14 days from the next 25 days, perhaps. Alright, so since we reviewed, I'm gonna jump right in. Today, no recall. Let's look at our guidebook. Let's see. Talk about your childhood. I kind of like this. I like this topic. When I was a kid. Ooh. When I was a kid, I lived in the suburbs. Oh, I can get behind that too. So what is this? Kodomo. Okay, kodomo. That's kids. Kodomo no aki. Toki. Kodomo no toki. Okay, toki. It's kind of using the similar structure as ato. So kodomo no aki. Interesting. Toki. I keep saying aki. Toki. Toki. Kodomo no toki. Toki? Kogai for suburbs. Isunde mashita. So Kogai. Wait.
子供の時、郊外に住んでいました。子供の時、郊外に住んでいました。
Kogai. Yeah, Kogai and Toki.
子供の時、郊外に住んでいました。
I often drew pictures with my friends. Ugh. Not too often. Yoku tomodachi to okay, they're bringing back o draw. Kakimashita. Kakimashita. So, where's my mouse at? There it is. So, kaku. To draw, to paint, to write, to compose. Oh, wait. It's that same one. Wait, no kanji? Interesting. Or is it a different one? No, I think it's the same one. Interesting. We'll see. Alright. When I was an elementary school student, I often watch anime. Sure. Alright. I wonder if this is set the same way. Probably not. So, Toki, right? Toki, yoku anime o mimashita.
小学生の時、よくアニメを見ました。
Right. As in like, shonen. Gosh.
小学生の時、よくアニメを見ました。
Okay, gakusei says the same. Shogatse no. Sogatse no toki. Yoku anime o mimashita. When you were When you were a high school student, which classes did you like? That's a reasonable question. High school student. That's interesting.
高校生の時、どの授業が好きでし
It
た
still
か？
comes out cold. Oh, there, Fevin. It still comes out cold, which, wow, that's a different read for that character. Is this the first time that character is used? This different, yeah, it is. And then we have a new one. So cold.
高校生の時、どの授業が好きでしたか？
They went with cold se. Oh. Okay. Yeah, makes sense. Se still checks out. So cold se no toki. Dono jugyo ga tsuki deshita ka? Yeah. Art class. Oh, we got a new topic. Art class. Let's see. Bijutsu no jugyo wa tanoshikatta desu. Yeah.
美術の授業は楽しかったです。
Okay, bijutsu no. Hey, that's the first oh, jutsu. Oh, okay. Yeah, fair enough. Bijutsu no jugyo wa tanoshikatta desu. I want to become a famous manga artist. Do they just use mangaka instead? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, mangaka. So, yume na mangaka ni naru, right? Yeah. Naritai desu. Makes sense. Or I'm very familiar with the term mangaka. Let's see. All right, let's hop in. No time like the present. Unless we're talking about the childhood. Yeah, I still know. Candy. Oh, hey. I'm surprised it's not like... Well, I don't know what I was expecting. But okay. Ame. Sure. Oh. Interesting.
Ame.
So, ame. Okay, hold up. Let me look. I need to look. Yeah, that's gonna be hard. That's gonna be... I'm gonna need to look that up later. Ame. Sure. We'll go with it.
オレンジの飴
Orenji no ame. I now I need to hear them side by side, or how they train, like how Duolingo decide to train this between Ahmed. I feel like it could be Ame and Ame. Like Ame and Ame. Don't know yet. I'll have to go take a quicker look, closer look next time, or a closer listen. So, Orenji no Ame.
毎日絵を描きました。
毎日絵を描きました。So this is the same 描きました. Weird. It didn't go straight into it. So I drew pictures every day. That image is fantastic. There's a wall there. She's obviously drawing on the wall. Although you could kind of look, it kind of looks like a kid like doing those like ribbon dancing. Uh, 時々時々熱首壁に絵を描きました。Yeah, yep, that'll do it.
よく祖母に飴をもらいました。
ゆくそぼに飴をもらいました。This reminds me of the commercial for the what do you call those? Like Weathers Originals or something? Those like caramel the caramel treats that older people tend to give their children in the United States. よく祖母に飴をもらいました。So I often got or receive. I prefer to use the word receive, but I often receive candy from my 祖母。
どんな幼稚園でしたか？
どんな幼稚園でしたか？ Well, there's only kindergarten here.
幼稚園。
幼稚園. Interesting. 幼稚園. You know, some part of me thought maybe there weren't kindergarten in like this is 幼稚園, right? 幼稚園. Some part of me felt like there wouldn't be a word for kindergarten. Maybe like kindergarten would have been a katakana word, largely because of maybe some predilections regarding like that timing and age of education. 幼稚園. All right. Sure. Dona. So, kind of kindergarten. でしたか? Was it?
幼稚園は家の近くでした。幼稚園は近くの
Wait.
はのはでした。
Oh, wait.
はでした家でした幼稚園は家の近くでした。
Yeah. Was kindergarten. But the kindergarten was close to home. Or close to the house. Near the house. 幼稚園は oh, that feels very Mandarin-y. 幼稚園は家の近くでした。
近所の人にハロウィンの飴をもらいました。
Why would you bring up Halloween all of a sudden? I mean, that's fair though. Childhood, Halloween, sure. 近所の人にハロウィンの honestly, I have trouble with Halloween. Let's see. Or like typing Halloween. Yeah, it's the ooey. I guess we would use like UX, like UXI. Yeah, UXI. Or ween. 近所の人にハロウィンの飴をもらいました。Okay, I got candy. Got candy from neighbors. Wait, I got Halloween candy from my neighbors. Sure.
6歳の時引っ越しました。
Okay, there's the toki. I like it. I like it. I like toki. That is awesome. Toki. And it blends and rehearses the no ato as well. Or no something, right? Like this type of phrasing. 6歳の時引っ越しました。That was part of the 10%. Although in our review the last couple of days made specific memory for 引っ越しました. You honestly want to give up on French? It's so hard. Heyo. Maybe step away for a little bit and then come back? Heyo. How long have you been working on French? Up to now. Have you been mixing it up? Maybe try some different approach to engage with French? A year? Did you run out of ideas to kind of like switch it up a little? Maybe engage or interact with French in a different way? 6歳の時をしました。I moved, or I guess we can start with when I was 6 years old. I moved to a nondescript place. They could add a location at some point.
学生の時、東京に住んでいました。
Well, yeah, that works. 学生の時. Why is 学生 like that too? 学生の時、東京に住んでいました。Fair enough. 私も子供の時、sorry. 子供の時、東京に住んでいました。Oh, hey, that's cool. Yeah. Oh, I also, oh, that's how that works. Oh, interesting. So when I was a kid, when I was a kid, I also lived in Tokyo. Nice. Oh, so that's how you add the, okay. That's kind of neat. You gotta eat now? Oh, no worry. You try by playing games in French, but I can't even understand most sentences. Yeah, I'll wait till you come back, Heyo. Enjoy. Ooh, I like this. 私も子供の時、東京に住んでいました。I like it.
幼稚園の先生はとても優しかったです。
Oh, and they're talking about childhood, so they can keep everything in the past. So they can throw in the negative, past adjectives too. I see. Let's see where you're going with this. Okay, 幼稚園の先生はとても優しかったです。Okay. So, can I hear that again though?
幼稚園の先生はとても優しかったです。
Yeah. So, the kindergarten teachers were very nice. Yeah. We're all yeah. とても優しかったです。Okay.
東京の郊外に住んでいました。
郊外。 Right. We saw this in the guidebook. Kogai, suburbs. Tokyo no Kogai ni sunde imashita. I wonder I'm kind of curious what qualifies as suburbs in Tokyo. Tokyo no Kogai ni sunde imashita. I lived in a Tokyo suburb? No. In a suburb in Tokyo? Fair enough. Should you also begin Japanese on Duolingo or another app? What are your choices? Do you have some money to spend? Like, what's your budget? What are your plans? What are your entry things? I mean, Duolingo is a free place to start Japanese. And then obviously it's expected that you then slowly feel the language out with something to start with, and then figure out where you go from there. Duolingo is free, so if your option is free, to try to get a feel for a language, it's certainly a place to start. But there are no commitments to that, financial commitments anyway. There are time commitments though. Bushu, I think Bushu is another one that people can start. There are trials for a lot of apps. If you're looking for an app, since you specifically asked an app, you can do like 2 weeks or a month in a lot of apps. So there's Memrise, Fluent U. I don't know if Pimsleur gives a free trial. I guess maybe. So you have a lot, and you can fill out them. So like spend like 2 weeks here, 2 weeks here. Pick your whatever resonates with you for like 3 or 4 apps and try them for their free trial period. Duolingo will, no hurry on Duolingo. It's always free. So well, at least up to this point. There are quite a lot of other apps that requires a subscription, but they do have free trials, and those apps naturally will have designs that try to push you harder, since time is money, I suppose. So Memrise, just to list a few, Memrise. There is you can actually buy a lifetime for this one. Memrise, Fluent U, Bushu. Bushu's the most common facsimile for Duolingo. I'll probably start with these 3. There is a slightly more hardcore, but I don't know if Pimsleur has a free trial. I'm pretty sure these guys do. And then I think Bushu is free too. I think? Don't quote me on that, since I can only tell you about Duolingo. And Duolingo is a no monetary commitment to covering. I'm just gonna say it's really safe to cover N5 with Duolingo. That's about where you branch out into other things. So you can definitely start with Duolingo to see if you want to commit to other sources. Yeah, that's trying to be a little bit short on it, without saying why I think this or explaining it. These are pretty good ones to look at. Visiting their sites and looking at it, looking at what they have to offer, or maybe a demo. There are quite a lot of people who have already demonstrated demos, like actual live demos of these things. Hopefully that offers some flexibility in your choice. Also, one extra note that most people will notice about Japanese is when you start Japanese, you're gonna need kana, or like a hiragana and katakana. Those are the sounds, I guess you would say, the sounds, like these things right here. And there are a lot of free sources to consider for that before you start this too. Some people like to start here. And wanikani, or not necessarily wanikani itself, but like tofuku actually has a nice little article covering a PDF, like a book, a PDF thing that will introduce you to kana, which you can start with. And it does have to do with something with the foundation of another app you'll probably come across in the future called Wanikani, which is based on this group. They are to introduce vocabulary to the reading style of Japanese, the writing style of Japanese. So, long story, again, take home message. Yes, you can begin Japanese on Duolingo. However, all the other apps you can start Japanese on as well. Any one of them. The one that engages you the most is probably likely the winner. And all of them have a trial period that you can try them. So I probably spend a week on trying out multiple. You can probably do like 30 minutes a day on the 4 or something and see which one resonates with you the most.
住んでいました。
Yep. Hopefully now for some inspiration. 東京の郊外に住んでいました。
東京の郊外に住んでいました。
Yeah, 郊外。Alright. 大きい。大きい house. Oh, wait. To be 福。アジ。都市。大きい何の郊外に住んでいました。Oh, wait. I did get this, didn't I? Well,
Toshi.
never mind. None of the other things work. So, start with Toshi. City.
よく友達と絵を描きました。
よく友達と絵を描きました。I often drew pictures with my friendos.
子供の時、大阪の郊外に引っ越しました。子供の時。
こんにちは、Okami. How have you been? 最近どうですか？子供の時、I don't remember the rest.
子供の時、大阪の郊外に引っ越しました。大阪の郊外
Wait. Yeah. Wait.
子供の時、大阪の郊外に引っ越しました。
引っ越しました。
に
引っ越しました。うん。子供の時、大阪の郊外に引っ越しました。When I was a kid, I moved to the suburbs, to a suburb in Osaka. Been a long time. You got so busy. Oh, yeah? Nice busy. Shigoto? Work? Thanks, Yahipo. Oh, you got sick for a while, and I also traveled for dental practice, and now I'm away from home. Oh, that's right. You travel for dental practice? That's interesting. Huh. Well, I imagine you're feeling better now. Yes, yes. Did you get sick because of traveling? Oftentimes that's a thing. When someone becomes exhausted from traveling. Is very difficult. Ego? Ego wa totemo muzugashi? Sorry. Oh. はい。そうか。そうか。日本語はとても難しいです。大丈夫です。Yeah, Okami. So how's the traveling dental practice? I like my kindergarten's pool. Okay, I mean, alright. That's kind of weird. Alright. I need possession. Do they want me to possess? No.
幼稚園
Okay. 幼稚園
の
のプール。幼稚園のプールが好きですか? Wait. Are they just hopping from Daisuke? Alright. Duolingo, you're being a little bit loose with...
が好きでした
Oh, no, never mind. Just kidding. It's Daisuke deshita. You got strep throat. Yeah, strep throat is a bacterial infection. Yeah. Because your tongue had red spots in it. Maybe from a compounded bacterial infection. You got a fever. Oh, I'm sorry. You're better now, right? Okami. You kicked it to the curb, right? Probably got some nice antibiotics. That sucks. You're 100% now? Excellent. So you traveled with it. Oh, man. It was a terrible experience. Well, over now. Better, stronger, faster? Abun. How does this work? No toki? 子供の時サッカーが好きです。好きです。好きでした。
子供の時。
子供の時サッカー
が大好きでした。
Oh, right. が大好きでした。 You had even to ask for mass 10 times to get during the flight. Oh wow, you were on a plane at the time as well. Plane travel. So you traveled for dental. I was expecting maybe a road trip. How's your new location now that you're 100%? How long is it? Is it a temporary place? Or are you gonna be there for a while? Elementary school student. 小学生, right? Oh no. Yeah.
小学生、
小学生。
体育は好きでしたか？
体育。Oh. Wait. Oh no. It could be two things. 体育。
体育。
Yeah, 体育。体育。体育は好きでしたか? Did you like PE? I'm gonna withhold comments from that question. It isn't that good. Also, I'm staying here for a year. Okay, for a year? I see. Did you get a feel for the location already? Japanese is going pretty well. Japanese is going pretty well. We're kind of in a steady state with Japanese for the time being, since we started Chinese. So kind of less innovative since the last time we spoke. Although this coming month we're going to probably play some video games. So that's kind of nice. Yeah, medical school takes 50% of the human life. I can imagine. I can imagine. 体育は好きでしたか? 体育は何です? Fun? I mean, they look like they're having fun, right? 楽しかったです. 楽しかったです. You're the kind of guy who would take a lot of time to get used to where you are. Oh, that's okay. Well,
楽しかった。
is have you brought something from where you were? I find that oftentimes individuals who are a bit of a homebody, as in like very settled homebody, carrying one or two sentimental items that you have some psychological or emotional attachment to, and bringing them to your new environment can be something that can be a little cathartic, right? Or psychologically cathartic, or acclimating to a new place temporarily. Much like kind of like moving, but it's more of a traveling thing. So some people would bring, I don't know, a pillow, something that has a little piece of where they consider is their psychological home, right? People bring pillows or blankets, something that's pragmatic but also sentimental. No, you didn't, but the Japanese Anki flashcards in Duolingo and the anime remind me of home because I started there. Ah, okay. Fair enough. That's solid enough. Yeah, that's pretty solid. Japanese Anki flashcards. I didn't think I would hear that, but that's fantastic. I didn't even consider digital things. I thought of like physical items, I immediately went from to the traditional physical items. Sometimes something that you can smell and feel can be like extra layer of immersion, if you will. For college, a lot of times, or studying abroad, it would be like their textbook or like writing implement, like a pencil or something. where you can interact with it, right? Besides your intellectual and visual and stuff. Yeah. Nice. I haven't even thought of it that way. Ah, that's funny. Ah, good old technology.
体育はまあまあでした。
体育はまあまあでした. Alright. He was I. Sure. まあまあ.
体育の授業は大変でした。
Oh, I'm weird, but I'm visualizing the room I used to sit in when I studied daily Japanese. Oh, there you go. That works. And get into that zen, you know? It's obviously we're talking about psychological adaptation here, so it sounds like you have a routine of your own to acclimate. Very, very innovative, Okami.
体育の授業は大変でした。体育
I'm a new is interesting kind of person, so if I'm thrust into a new environment, I get energized, as opposed to I tend to get overzealous or emboldened, as opposed to the other way around.
体育の授業は大変でした。
体育のDid you just say 10円
体育の授業は大変でした。
授業は大変でした。Sure.
大変でした
I can get behind that though. 体育の授業. Oh, interesting. So PE is not necessarily okay. So Taiku is not necessarily the class itself as well. Unless they just want to stick in class here. Taiku no Jugyo wa taihen deshita. What did you notice about Duolingo? Oki. I said Oki. Okami. What did you notice?
習いましたか？
ギターを習いましたか？習いましたか？習いました。Learn? Ooh. Interesting. Alright, let's go. Yeah. Is it still that's still considered no. Interesting. So narau. Not the same one? Are they doing narau here? Yeah. Gita o naraimashita ka. Some people are more focused on just racing on the ladder than just comprehending what they are studying because they keep talking about league ranks and if they finish first or second. Yeah, some people do that. Their goals and priorities differ quite a bit, indeed. Although I would have to say, with some ingenuity and creativity, I often say, why not both? Why not a little from column A and a little from column B? That is usually how I go about things. Obviously, I still skew my priorities a little differently. Why not both? Take it all in. Naraimashita ka? Naraimashita ka? Gita o naraimashita ka? Did you learn guitar? I wonder if Japanese people ever wondered why there's no article here. We talked, we discussed this a couple times yesterday. In the reverse, someone brought up like, oh yeah, go to bed was a little confusing because go to bed didn't have either a possession or a article in it, and this would be an interesting place too, because you can say, did you learn the guitar here? Did you learn the guitar? But colloquially, you don't use the article here, even though it would be acceptable. It'd be a little weird, but it would be acceptable. Meanwhile, I'm still struggling with the new words, so I had to reduce the daily new words from 5 to 1 word because I'm getting overwhelmed with all the new words. At your own pace. Okami. At your own pace. Yeah, constantly putting in your constantly placing yourself in a state of overwhelming will lead to, you know, quitting, and quitting means 0, right? So it's good to gauge how you feel and still make steps, right? Steps towards your immediate goals. Okay. That brings back memories. I didn't get it, honestly. What do you mean by go to bed being possessive? I got lost there. Oh, okay. So, we had a discussion yesterday, and someone was watching Japanese people learn English, and go to bed was one of the translations, or one of the English things. Go to bed. But generally speaking, the actual grammatical correctness would be something like go to your bed. But in English, it becomes like colloquially, it's go to bed, and it's implied that it is your bed or the bed you will sleep in. And it was a funny discussion because if you're going from English to Japanese, you're doing the same. There are many instances where you're doing implicit things too, and this is a great example of when English does it, and it gets like a question mark because there's that whole emphasis, right? Oh yeah, English, articles, or possession or relatives, right? But when articles and possessions become implied, there are violators, as in where these things disappear. Like, it's not I thank you, right? It's not I thank you. It's thank you. And Duolingo will probably teach it as thank you. But technically, the whole phrase is I thank you. Because there's a person thanking you. However, it's so common when you say thank you that the I is the person that's thanking you, we drop it. So things like bless you, it would be kind of difficult to it's a flip confusion because most of the time English requires a subject, right? That's probably what Japanese people will learn. Like, oh yeah, you need a subject. So we'll put in a subject, I bless you. But in English, these are examples that you lose the subject, which is very Japanese. Yeah, it's awkward. Just so you know, it's awkward now. It's awkward now. That used to be how that works. Like, what I mean is, the English has changed since. I bless you and I thank you are existed before thank you and bless you. A lot of times, like, people have said that before. So it's awkward now. And it's the same thing with go to bed. Go to bed. When I was younger, oh, now I can say this, right? Oh no, I don't know how to say young, but kodomo no toki. It's beto ni ikimasu. Ikimasu. Yeah. Beto o ikimasu. Beto ni ikimasu. As in go to, actually, anata no, or something like that. Anata no beto ni ikimasu. Right? Is go to your bed. And I hear that before when I was younger. Go to your bed. As opposed to go to bed. When you tell someone like go to bed, like, well, which bed? It's your bed. The other way is fine. When you say I'm going, so this part is true too. I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed, as opposed to I'm going to my bed. Because it's already inferred that it's my bed. I'm going to my bed. But technically, I could be going to someone else's bed. In a very rare situation, you could be going to someone else's bed. However, most of the time, 99, we'll say like figuratively 90% of the time, you're referring to your bed. So that's where the discussion was. But is it a sentence in order from I don't think the difference is that noticeable, isn't it? It's noticeable because of Japanese. And I notice it too because it's an awkward thing, right? When you're learning a language, like, you know, when we're learning Japanese, we're like, oh, okay, so you make sure you don't do this part and do this part. But if you're learning English and you're suddenly like, oh yeah, don't forget this part, and then it's like, oh well, except for this situation and that situation and that situation. So it's the same thing, right? It's the reverse process. We have to remember that how we're learning Japanese, it's kind of, we have to be in that mindset of what happens when a Japanese person learns English. So the downside, or the thing that's not the same the other way, is that English probably has more noise, likely, to the rules, right? The rules are not that greatly consistent. So teaching that is kind of going to be difficult. Like, and I don't know how Duolingo teaches it, or any other apps. I'm gonna try that in the future, like try to learn English with using a different language to learn English, because I want to know if they introduce a phrase, do they care about going over grammar or something? Because in my opinion, if you attempt to do grammar, it's going to be like you learn a lesson about a grammar rule and then immediately after, here's an exception to the rule, right? As opposed to like when I'm learning Duolingo, like in Japanese with Duolingo, the rule stays consistent for a while. So even without any grammar rules, right, you kind of get used to a lot of things falling in the same place. In English, many of the common phrases, almost like exclusively the vast majority of them, the grammar rules like get bent. Like there's not a great amount of consistency. So when you're learning English, in my opinion, this is just a thought, I haven't done it yet. When you start English, I would feel that Japanese people would want some rules, some consistency. However, I don't know how these apps do it. If they're teaching common phrases, almost the large majority of those common phrases are going to not have rules attached to them. They're not like patterns to them. You basically have to remember them. And that feels kind of awful. when I'm from my experience of learning Japanese, it feels kind of nice because even without any grammar rules, there's consistency in it because it's very structured and it feels nice. But the reverse, I wouldn't know how to go about that. Go to bed also subconsciously translates to go to sleep. Yeah. Isn't it regarding the possession of the isn't regarding the possession of the bed? Yeah, that's fair. You have to remember that you don't know English. Like, imagine learning English. So there's no way the person would know that it subconsciously translates to go to sleep at the moment. What they see in the sentence is going, the act of going to a location, which is your bed. And the bed needs a description. Like, is it your bed? Is it some other bed? Yeah, like all this stuff is gone. Like, it's not there anymore. And when we're learning Japanese, it's actually kind of specific, if you know what I mean. Like, oh, I know that this means enter something, and then we have a specifier for all the things. So it's like the same thing the other way. So when suddenly, oh, you don't use mo here, but it also means also, or like, oh, you're using suru here, but suru really means fly all of a sudden. I'm like, what? And it doesn't do that. I don't think Japanese does that as often as English. Like, oh, I'm gonna go to bed. It's like that person really means they're going to sleep. It's like, but then what does sleep mean? Why didn't they just say they're going to sleep instead of going to bed? It's like, well, I don't know. In Japanese, though, if you're going to sleep, or at least from what I'm learning, right? What I'm learning, when you go to sleep, you express you're going to sleep. If you're going to bed, you express you're going to bed. So beto, you know, like I don't even know. I don't even know if you can say beto, right? Or is it beto? It's probably beto, isn't it? Yeah, beto. Yeah, beto ni ikimasu, right? I'm going to bed. Or you say nemasu, right? Just nemasu. I'm going to sleep. Or I guess you could emphasize that you are going to sleep. So you can say like watashi wa nemasu, right? So I don't know. It's fun. And I would say it has to do with some cultural differences. Language is a reflection of the cultural differences as well, right? Because these are natural languages. And natural languages reflect the use case of the people, which is influenced by the culture. Because the English people and Americans and Canadians are saying it's pretty much, and anyone who is good at English picks this up too. Probably. Let's not forget that these are natural languages that we are talking about. So natural languages kind of reflect the cultural differences as well. The use case, the structure, the grammar, it's built and influenced by the people's usage, right? It's a practical application and things change. Yeah, and I say go to bed. I do say go to bed. But I don't imply that it means to go to sleep. Because I go to bed, but I don't necessarily go to sleep when I go to bed. Sometimes when you go to bed, you're like going to chill as opposed to sleep. Like go to rest. Resting. And resting doesn't mean sleeping either. So that might be a cultural thing. I mean, I'm kind of Asian at background, so I like to be pedantic and specific. So going to bed could be like lying down. Or you can specify you're going to lie down for a little bit, which doesn't necessarily mean going to sleep. Right. I almost sound very, for lack of a better word, Japanese in that case. I'm very pedantic. Like for example, I'm gonna say I'm gonna go lie down, and someone says, "Oh, well, sleep well." I'm like, no, I'm just gonna go lie down, like, with my eyes open, maybe on my smartphone or like listen to music or something with my eyes shut, kind of thing. Yeah, lots of implicit stuff. Something okay. Nani mo naraimashita. Karate.
空手
Karate. Oops. Karate. I keep saying karate. With like a extra emphasis. Karate. Karate mo naraimashita. Also, why don't you stream some anime reactions? Copyright. And or any Japanese content, you should grow the channel. Copyright. And also you could do immersion at the same time. Copyright. Trust me, I would if I could, but copyright. I am gonna play video games though. Video games are kind of a place where it's okay. But here's the talk. Is it that strict? If you're so here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. If you want me to grow the channel will need resources to grow. If I do anything or build anything based on copyright material, then I can't grow the channel. So I could definitely do all those things if the channel doesn't grow. The often case is if I am going to like the idea of growing the channel, there's going to be a lot of increasing red tape. So generally reaction stuff, you need to edit those things. So you need to edit them in which that the content that is copywritten is not composed of the majority of your content. However, that means like you shouldn't watch the whole thing and react to it. I know that lots of people like to use the fair use clause, but that's hairy red tape. And I'm quite a bit more strict, not necessarily that because YouTube and Twitch is strict. You could at least make the game in Japanese like me. I made the voice lines in your game. I mean, that's exactly what I'm doing. So here's the thing, Okami. You have to remember that I've only been learning Japanese for 127 days. So you have to keep in mind that I keep a lot of plans. And I mean you been to dentistry school, so I've been through a PhD. So most of the time when I'm thinking about plans, what I don't say and what I don't do doesn't mean what I haven't planned to do already. So when I say I'm going to play video games, I didn't explain how I'm going to play those video games. And you don't know me well enough yet to know what I actually do with those video games. You can find out though, because I did post 800 videos before I started doing this. And yes, I do practice voice acting and narrative reading while I'm playing story-driven games. And I have already played video games in both Japanese and English at the same time. So like I would play the game through in English, and I would also play through the game in Japanese. And that was before I knew any Japanese. So I played one Korean game that I haven't published because I didn't finish it. Maybe I'll go back and finish it. It was like 300 hours of dialogue, but a lot of the dialogue was voiced in Korean. It was a game called Library of Ruina. It has a very hardcore fan base, which I felt can be a little exhausting when you interact with hardcore fan bases. It's kind of like playing a Souls game, right? When you play FromSoft, I think one of the things that one must consider when you're streaming or interacting is how the community is going to respond to you and how you are going to respond to the community. Like Duolingo, I spend most of my time practicing the things that I have to do to manage interactions with people while using a product. So reaction videos, that comes with its own things, like fair use, constant takedowns. I don't want to negotiate that at the moment. I would need to hire someone to negotiate all those things and dispute fair use for anime reaction. And for Japanese content, any Japanese content, we do plan on doing a lot of things. Usually I change things up for like every 3 or 4 months. And then also I could do immersion. Immersion stuff is not it's a conflict of interest. I tend to like to be a multilingual person. So immersion would imply the whole like Japanese only stuff or like only in one language stuff. I wouldn't want to give people the false impression that I really have any interest in immersion. I do immersion on my own time though. You played Dark Souls 3 before and it was excruciatingly hard? I see. I see.
たまに体育の授業を休みました。
たまに。
たまに
Did you enjoy your experience with Dark Souls 3, Aoka?
たまに体育の授業を休みました。
たまに体育
の
No. Occasionally? たまに体育の授業? Oh, maybe it's occasionally fun. Are you gonna say it's occasionally fun? Oh no.
たまに体育の授業を休みました。
Oh.
休みました。
Okay.
たまに体育の授業を休みました。
Wait, what is this saying? I rest? I occasionally rest? In EE class? I suppose. I was gonna say occasionally fun. Like a phrase I would probably say sometimes would be like たまに体育の授業は少し楽しいです。or 楽しかったです。Occasionally it's kind of fun, just a bit fun. Oh, and I guess I should add like 子供の時 sorry 子供の時 right? When I was a kid, occasionally EE class is kind of fun, a bit 少し楽しかったです。It was too hard for me to enjoy it. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh yeah, that's right, Hyoka. You're one that you have a self-awareness of difficulty, right? You have a predication for difficulty and perception of ease on the things you like to do. Also, have I heard of Daikake? Yes, I have. I've seen the first 2 seasons, I'm gonna say. It's 2 seasons. Yeah, Saikike. Guy with antenna, pink hair, right? Antennae, and pink hair. Is that the one? Saikike? Pinku. Pinku hair. I don't have the vocab for hair yet. Pinku no hair があります。Sure.
水泳は好きでしたか？
水泳は好きでしたか? Oh, swimming? Oh, that's cute. That's cute. 水泳 for swimming? I got you. I got you. Japanese people, I got you. You okay with things being hard? It's when I get stressed out that I give up? It seems like it's associated with being hard, though. I remember having discussions about how you keep ranking languages and approaching languages based on difficulty. And then every time you talk about things, you're associating it with the perception of difficulty? No? At least I felt that's the discussion we had before, right? You chose French, but originally you wanted to work up to Mandarin. I think that was the discussion we had, right? Yeah, you wanted to work up to Mandarin. So you want to start on the perception of something easier to bridge and create tolerance for difficulty. Yeah. I just wanted to make sure that I don't make it sound too trivial. Yeah. Like what I mean is I'm trying not to make it sound like it's not a big deal, right? It is a big deal. Spanish is easiest language. If you feel that way, then perhaps considering Spanish is a thing that may be useful, right? Both Spanish and French are category 1 for English speakers. Hey, hello there, Virus. Hello. Yeah, Virus is interested in Spanish. I do have to tell you, again, to emphasize to everybody else and future things, I don't usually have any feelings or empathy for people who perceive things as hard or easy. It's something that I generally don't consider when making decisions. So when I get the question a lot when people ask me like, oh, so what is the hardest thing you gotta learn, or what's the hardest thing about X, Y, and Z? Generally speaking, my response to them would be whatever I just learned. That is the most pragmatic and objective answer I can give. The most recently thing that I have learned is probably the hardest thing because it's the thing I'm least familiar. Right? So if I'm learning something new, my answer would typically be to give people a perception. The hardest thing is the thing you haven't learned yet. So most of the time when I look at Japanese and I look at a language I don't know and another language I don't know, they're both going to be equally quote unquote hard because I don't know either of them. It's not whether one is harder than the other or one is easier than the other. The question is, do I have an interest in either of them? So then you don't get deterred by what is hard and what is easy relatively. You do it. You learn how to solve that problem. You try your best at it, and you don't concern yourself, at least in my opinion. I don't concern myself with what people say that it's hard or easy. I solved the problem. So that's kind of there. Right. Oh, Ayo, you actually learned, you know Spanish. Already, or not? Okay. 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 Do you like swimming? Okay. Sui. Suie. No, suie. Suie.
水泳は好きでしたか？
Suie. Nice. Suie. Actually, interesting. And that's not related to. It's not related to oyogu. Oyogu. We got oyogu already. Oyogu for to swim. Oh, we can remind ourselves of all the activities now. Like haidu as well. So, oyogu.
水泳。
水泳. Okay. 近くのプール。
プール、
プールで水泳の授業がありました。Fair enough.
小学生の時、本が大好きでした。
Wait, now you're saying the Toki thing? We already have the Toki thing. Oh, you Google Translate that sentence. Fair enough. 小学生, yeah, 小, actually, I'm curious
小学生、
if the read is 小, it's probably 小 with a new 小. I'll just look this up now. Indeed it is. 小学生の時本が wait 本が book 本が大好きでした。I love books. Okay. Okay. When I was an elementary school student, I love books. Yeah, see, you guys speak so. It's okay.
小学生の時、楽器を習いましたか？
小学生の時楽器. Oh, instrument. Oh, that's part of the 10%. 楽器を習いましたか? 習いました。So that's the learning thing, right? はい、ピアノ wait, oh, okay. はい、ピアノを習いました。あれ Oh, アレクスさん. Oh, they're talking to, okay, sure. アレクスさんは Oh, you're imagining they're talking to Alex.
子供の時何が好きでしたか？
子供の時何が好きですか？好きでしたか？ Okay. So, when you were a kid, what did you like? That's very... I'm thinking of other ways you can start with no toki and then following up. I can say that I say this a lot. It not necessarily in the exact way. However, I could use this phrase a lot. No toki. Yeah. I need the word for young though. Or younger. Moto young no toki. maybe I'll get it in the future.
小学生の時、スポーツを習いましたか？
Although you can choose a state in which you were younger, so that's not too bad. We have a lot of vocabulary words for that. Like for example, I could say a daigakse no toki, right? When I was a college student. Okay. 小学生の時、スポーツ。Okay. スポーツを習いましたか？はい。サッカーの、サッカー、OK。はい。サッカーを習いました。アナさんは？MAKU, why did I pick Japanese? It's part of my life. So, long story short, Japanese is part of my life. So I picked Japanese. Japanese is one of the languages that I hear a lot passively for the vast majority of my life. And then there are other pragmatic reasons to learn Japanese. I have an immediate family member that's in Japan right now. My parents and my family might visit Japan in the imminent future. Oh, and I'm not Japanese. Sorry. Sorry if I gave someone that impression. I am not Japanese. Did you like yeah, you're probably thinking about someone else. Yeah. I'm Chinese. My family is Chinese. Did you like swimming? Wait, suie. Wait, can I hear this again?
水泳
Suie. Okay, sure. Suie. Suie. Blah blah blah. Suie wa ski desu ka? Ski desu ka?
は好きでしたか？
Oh, she. Okay. Ski desu ka? Ski deshita. Yeah, ski deshita ka? Can I hear how you
好
say?
きでしたか？
Okay, sure. Sure. Ski deshita ka? Does that sound like asking a question though? And there we go. Heyo is French and Maltese, and Virus is British. Yes, Welsh. Did you learn guitar?
ギタ
Guitar
ーを
を習いましたか?
習いました。か、
Where's my violin? Hello? How dare you not include a cello or violin? Piano. Guitar. Come on. Overrated. I'm just kidding. How do I type in Japanese? I use Windows IME. So I type in Romaji and it's converted to kana, and then we do katakana and kanji conversion from there using a standard English Roman keyboard. So I use Romaji to type in Japanese. Romaji. School. Oh, this is the kanji. Ko. Probably. Wait.
学校
Oh, gakko. Oops. Ko. I'm thinking of high school. Gakko. Yeah, gakko. And then now we have the ko part. And it looks like they reuse the other kanji too. Interesting. Gakko.
マレーシアの学校
Malaysia no gakko. Malaysian school, sure. Awfully specific, but hey. Oh my gosh. You don't say cheap viewers? Man, if only that was important. Thanks, bot. Sorry, Twitch bot. It's alright. It's less frequent over in the YouTube side of things, actually. For every like 3 viewer bots offerings, there's like maybe one check out my service things on YouTube. Gakko wa, it looks like fun. Maybe it's omoshi. Oh yeah. Wait. No. No omoshi. Okay. We went with tano. Okay. Tanoshikatta. Tanoshikatta.
楽しかった
Fair enough. I was gonna say they were gonna say like omoshikatta.
勉強は好きでしたか
Benkyo. Wait a minute. Benkyo wa suki deshita ka? Alright, so we finally use benkyo as a noun. Or an activity, I suppose. Activity noun. Benkyo. Did you like studying? Did I like studying? Well, it'd be kind of tough to consider it studying, huh? I guess I kind of like studying when I actually started studying, but that was probably sometime in college. New stuff? Lotus, of course it's new stuff. Benkyo is new? It's being used as a noun. Like as a topic marker. But like it's being used as a topic. Lotus. You know how this works? Lotus? Yeah, heckin'. How dare you? Yeah, we've only used Benkyo as a pseudo thing. Yeah, it doesn't get old, does it? Lotus. It doesn't get old. Always trying to figure out like, wait a minute. How is this new? You know? It just doesn't get old. It's like, wait, I don't understand. How's this new? Oh, I got a good phrase today, though, Lotus. I got a great phrase today. No toki. No toki. Now I can finally say, back in my day. No, I'm just kidding. I could like imply back in my, you know, like kodomo no toki, right? Kodomo no toki. Back when I was a kid, back in my day. I don't know. I was gonna say something about being. Yeah, it's really useful. I can say things now like 大学生, you know, 大学生の時. 大学生の時、授業を6つ、6つあります。ありました。Right? I mean, I could just be a little lazy and say takusan, but we want to be a little bit more specific. 始めたと、始めた時に難しいでした。Ooh. I didn't realize you could do it that way. Oh. Interesting. Interesting, Lotus. Maku, did you know Japanese verb conjugation? Yes. Back in my day, the Frito was 10p. I don't know what that means. What happened? I don't know what that means. I do know Japanese verb conjugation. The ones that I do know anyway. I know some Japanese verb conjugation. I know some adjective conjugation. In Japanese, you also conjugate adjectives too, actually. Because of like the predicate. The predicate can include copula stuff. Copula, or however you pronounce it. Copula or copula stuff. So you do still have to conjugate even more than just verbs. Do you like studying, Lotus? Do you? I do like studying, but not for the reasons that probably most people think studying is involving. In fact, yesterday, someone literally said that when a learning plan changes, it's no longer viable. So I thought about it for quite some time, and I realized that to me, that is almost paradoxical and oxymoronic to say that if learning plans change, it's not viable. That's legitimately a paradox oxymoronic phrase. To learn as a process is literally expecting change, as opposed to studying, which I think most people think of as practicing. But studying is a component of practice and learning. So most people, when they say studying, they're thinking about practicing, not learning. When you study, you both expect things to change and things to stay the same for a while. The things that stay the same are the things you learn. So once you learn something, you can practice it because they're with you forever, as in you try to keep them with you. So you practice that stuff, and that stuff stays the same. But learning is rarely ever the same. It's literally the opposite of staying the same. If you think things stay the same when you learn, you're not learning anything. You're practicing the same things that you have learned. So it was really weird yesterday. I didn't know how to phrase it or address it. I kind of was a little passive aggressive about it too. Yeah, I kind of sort of slightly came on a little too strong. I was more talking out of my emotions of how baffling it was to say that. 勉強は私の趣味で Yes. It's oh yeah, shumi desu. A hobby? Yeah, the hobby. Yeah, shumi. That's a 10% word. Hobby. It's a hobby, right? I keep getting what's a hobby mixed up with something else. I'm pretty sure shumi is a hobby. Okay. Yeah. It was introduced once in Duolingo, shumi, and that's over like 80 days ago. It's like section 2. Oh, yeah, that's it. Yeah, Kyumi. And then those are the two. Yeah. So I got Kyumi over 60 days ago, and you mentioned Shumi the same day. Literally the same day. So I only remember because you mentioned Shumi when I learned Kyumi. And then now I keep thinking like, wait a minute. I'm also confused in the sense that I know you're generally referring to hobby, and Duolingo only taught Kyumi. And it was really, really long ago. It only showed up like once. It was they were using it for arimas. No. It's not confusing anymore, Lotus. It's not confusing anymore because all I have to think about is what would Lotus say? Sue him, right? If I sue you, then it's sue me. It's hobby. It's a hobby. And then I'll just remember the other thing is interest. Easy, right? You know? I have to sue Lotus for confusing me. So sue me. I got it. I've nailed this. Mnemonics OPOP. Alright? Polish has the easiest reading system. You could pick it up in a day. Gotta get your lawyers ready. Yeah, I know. I mean, it's okay. Remember, we've already established you're a multi-billionaire, a Michelin star chef, and also, I'm working on this theory, but also a covert agent. I'm also working on this theory, you know? So we'll find out. Okay, studying. 勉強。
勉強。
歴史の成績は良かったです。
歴史の oh hey 成績は oh we're reusing our college life stuff. That's cool. Our college life in the academic. You know what? I like this. I think this is underappreciated. Duolingo really does space it out constantly. Like they have maybe, I'm gonna say roughly like 7 topics, and they go through them like we're back to college life again. I wouldn't be surprised in the next 25 days we're gonna go back to the shopping mall with new stuff. So I like this rotation because now I get to see rekishi again and seiseki because we're talking about school again. You know, like every, I'm gonna say 7 or 8 units we go back to school and you get to review some old stuff, and we're still going to review new stuff like these stuff again because we don't have the kanji for them, right? I know it sounds redundant and it sounds very slow, but I dig this. I really do dig this as a way of SRSing. Yeah. Wait. Is it SRS? Yes. Yeah. So, I kind of like it. I am actually looking for it. I have no worries in my mind that eventually Duo will remind me of all the words I've forgotten because most of them don't have kanji yet. Wait. Oh, I did. I did it. Oh yeah, we just got this. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. Yokata. You can now understand the first half of the most recent Demon Slayer movie? Wait, no. Oh, I haven't watched any of the Demon Slayer movie. The most recent Demon Slayer movie. I did catch up though. I did catch up with all the rest. There was a recent Demon Slayer movie? Yokata. I can see that. I can see that. Yokata. I can see it already, like a sigh of relief. Don't watch, not worth. I did watch the rest of the show though. I am caught up recently. I can definitely see it, you know, the Tanjiro, right? Tanjiro, I can see Tanjiro like sighing and look up like, yokata. or running towards and then like the head down is like, yokata. Bro talks about things being slow or not while at the same time spending 90% of his time speaking and thinking in English. Yeah, because I like doing that. You must really love just chilling and making condescending remarks as though it's not obvious. I didn't say I dislike being slow. But hey, hear whatever you want to hear. Right? It's like you have this gigantic filter. Like, oh yeah, he's having a terrible time. He must be complaining about being slow. It's lots of projection. I'm deliberately being slow. The point is, if you're having fun being slow, is okay. Well, yeah, that's the whole point. I don't know if you missed the point. Oof. Whoosh. Thanks for stating the obvious. I didn't just spend 3 hours talking, you know, in English 90% of the time, saying that. But okay. Yeah, so Lotus, how's your day going? 歴史の成績は良かった。So I can't unhear Tanjiro. I can't unhear it. Thanks, Lotus. You've ruined my imagery of this phrase. Let's see. My history grades were good. Yeah, past tense for yo stem. Nani no seiseki wa yokatta desu. Komukiko Sugaku. Sugaku desu.
数学
広告 広告 add 旅館 in
スペイン語の成績は良かったですか？
let's see スペイン語
スペイン語の成績は良かったですか？成績は良かったですか？
スペイン語の成績は良かったですか？
歴史の成績はどうでしたか？
歴史の成績はどうでしたか？ まあまあでした。でも、文学は良かったです。良かったです。Fair.
中学生の時、数学の授業は好きでしたか？
Oh man, I just got this in Mandarin. Huh.
中学生。
I'm gonna need you to tell me. Okay, there's an extra ooh. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I have a mnemonic for this one. 中学生の時、修学の授業は好きでしたか？ where are your stuff? True. Hmm. Hmm. 中学生。
中学生の時、空手を始めました。
Wait. 始めました。Yep. Yep, we finally have it. 始める。空手を始めました。中学生の時、空手を始めました。Doing? Yeah. 始めました。Sure. We needed a helping verb. I mean, you could drop it. I started karate. Karateを始めました。We talked about this too. Do I like the Rambo movies? I mean they're okay. They're entertaining. I like practical effects movies. So back in the old day, you know, 子供の時映画のランボーの映画の映画が好きです。好きでした。 now I saw maybe the reboot Rambo. There was a reboot Rambo, and then there were more. There might be one or more Rambo. I didn't watch those. I did see the reboot one before they started making more. And Sylvester Stallone also did the Expendables, and I saw like one or two of the Expendable movies too, which is like it's Rambo with friends.
中学生の時、柔道を始めました。中学の
中学生の時 What did you start?
中学生の時、柔道を始めました。
柔道
を始めました。
Yeah, we get to revisit all the old vocabulary, and they're now fitting in things like extracurricular activities to mix with the school environment phrases, which is nice.
中学生の時、柔道を始めました。
中学生の時、バスケットボールを始めました。
Sorry, I have to read that comment again. It's so ignorant. I guess ignorant people do stay ignorant. Disappointing. Junior high no toki, basketballを始めました。Okay, when okay. 学校 Okay.
カーテン。シリアル。西。
シャトルバス。
勉強。
校外
の学校でした。
中学生
What was this? This was中学生中学生中学生の時柔道を始めました。Art
美術
の成績
just kidding. 美術の授業 Yeah, 美術の授業が好きでした。That's a
授業
授業。
制服のセータ
あ、制服。制服のセーター。Suddenly a sweater? 制服。
ー。制服。
Interesting. That's one way to add clothing into a school context. 制服。制服のセーター。Classic anime scene. 何の制服は可愛かったです。玄関。わたおめ。Oh, wait. We just got this. Gonna go? Take care, Theo. Good luck. Maybe share some stories about your Spanish journey. Possibly your maybe how you feel about French later, right? French and Spanish. Good luck. Hope you find your muse and your inspiration. Imagine getting criticized for talking about liking language learning and taking it slow when talking to several people who aren't actually even learning. Several people who may not necessarily be interested in Japanese and expecting to speak in Japanese. Takes a very narrow-minded person. Koko no制服は可愛かったです。
制服
I guess.
高校
I mean, it looks like a high school uniform, right?
とても厳しい先生がいました。
とても厳しい strict 厳しい先生がいました。とても厳しいとても厳しい先生がいました。There was a strict teacher. It was a very strict teacher.
厳しい先生が2人いました。厳しい先生がいました。厳しい先生が2人いました。
2人?
2人
Sure. Right. Throw in counting as well. We use that quite a lot nowadays. Especially the generalized counter to express things. Kibishi sensei ga 2人いました。
高校生の時何が好きでしたか？
Oh, that's right. 高校の時何が好きでしたか？好きでしたか？ Okay.
歴史の先生は厳しかったです。
厳しかったです。Oh, okay. Past tense. 歴史の先生は厳しかったです。厳しかったです。
数学の先生は厳しかったです。数学の先生は厳しかったです。
Yeah, take care. Good luck with everything, Virus. Good luck with everything. I'll see ya when I see ya. 中学の先生は厳しかったです。Hey, Taxka. こんにちは。最近どうですか? I don't know how far you're how much interest you have in Japanese, Taxka.
高校生の時、留学しましたか？
高校の時、留学しましたか? Bring back the more vocab. Oh man, some of these are getting really nice. Everything feels slightly blended. I hope this is the trend for the future. Every like new cycle of units can be a little bit restrictive, but revisiting old subject matters is fantastic. Feels like kind of very varied. Like it. Koko no Toki. Studying abroad in high school. That's a big one.
私の彼氏はかっこよかったです。
かっこよかった。かっこよかったです。Oh. Wait. Are you telling me? Oh, that makes sense. Oh, this is a grammar point. Nice. So they're telling me about E adjectives. かっこいい, right? But this is the past tense of かっこいい. かっこよ, oh, interesting. かっこよかった. Wow. Hello there, you. Hello. 私の彼氏はかっこよかった。かっこよかったです。And that's kind of かっこよかったです。かっこよかった。かっこよかったです。Okay. Okay.
制服はありましたか？
制服はありましたか？はい、ありました。セーターはかっこよかったです。かっこ こよかったです。こよかったです。かっこよかったです。うん。高校生。高校生。
高校生。
高校生。新聞。田中。田中。食べます。学校。
高校生。
高校生の
の
時何
が
が好きで
好きでした
した
か。
Okay. 中学の先生は
か
かっこ
っこよかっ
よかったたです。かっこよかった。かっこよかった。かっこよかったです。
です。
Get more with Super Dual.
Maybe next time.
テニスの大会。
テニスの大会。competition?
大会。
テニスの大会。I wonder how that relates to the other 大会。昨日サッカーの大会がありました。Oh no. Oh no.練習 right? And 試合。練習試合。We gotta associate that now with 開催。Oh my gosh. 大会 and contest イベント What else can be associated in this place? Yeah, those. At least those. Definitely 練習 and 試合 Okay.
サッカ
もうすぐ水泳の大会があります。
もうすぐ水泳の大会があります。もうすぐ。水泳。大会。もうすぐ。
来月柔道の大会があります。来月
の柔道
が
No, just kidding. 来月柔道の
大会
がありました。あります。Oh, it's next month.
来月柔道の大会があります。
Oh.
今私は漫画家です。
漫画家です。今私は、今私は漫画家です。
ジョギングが好きでした。
ジョギングが好きでした。Oh, jogging. Jogging. Okay, sure. 好きでした。Okay.
ジョギング。
ジョギング。Whoa. 人はとてもpaleです。グレーです。Maybe 白いJeez. Do we have Haidu? No Haidu. 行きます Okay. Oh, に行きます Oh, okay, okay. 毎朝、ジョギングに行きます。
行きます。
Instead of using Haidu. So now what do you have? We have Haidu and Oyoku. So Haidu and Oyoku in a different manner of phrasing. We can use the activity instead. I guess running isn't necessarily jogging, but we can turn or phrase them now.
美術の先生になりたいです。
美術の right 美術の先生になりたいです Okay, so now we're using the Thai form. Okay, oh wait, no, this is Naru's Thai form. Ah, they did this on purpose. Yeah, they wanted to contrast Narau and Naru. Fair enough. Bichutsu no sensei ni naritai desu.
多分漫画家になりたいです。
Okay.
多分
漫画家なりたいです。になりたいです。
になりたいです。
I understand the use for ni there. That's a grammar point for ni.
弁護士になりたいです。
弁護士になりたいです。Imagine wanting to become a lawyer. いいですね。私は先生になりたいです。
いつボクシングを始めましたか？
ボクシング Boxing? ボクシング Okay, I can get behind that. I heard this a couple times already. ビデオゲームいつボクシングを始めましたか Right, 始めましたか When ボクシングOkay.
ジョギング、
グ、ジョギング、ジョギング、ジョギング、
水泳、
水泳、
クリニック、
シリアル、
シリアル、
ボクシング、
ボクシング。今週末はボクシングの何があります？練習。Oh, there it is. Thank you, Duo. Can always rely on good old Duo to bring back all the overlapping words. 練習。Surprised Shiai wasn't thrown in yet. Who is? Oh, Jitensha. Bike. Bike. This phrasing as well. How does
仕事
仕事の漫画家は楽しいでしょう？
楽しいですよ。
Or is it the other way? Oh, it's the other way. Dang it! It's fine. Okay. Right. 有名な漫画家になりたいです。
になりたいです。
になりたいです。になりたいです。漫画家になりたいです。Alright. 漫画家
の仕事は楽しいでしょ
う。Oh boy. Yes.
漫画家の仕事は楽しいですよ。
テニスの大会
高校生の時、彼女はいましたか？高校生の時、彼女は
something。
高校生の時、彼女はいましたか？
いましたか？
いました。
Okay. Fair enough.
もうすぐ水泳の大会があります。
Okay. もうすぐ水泳の大会があります。I was gonna say ありました。Okay. Oh.
もうすぐ。
Never mind.
高校生の時、どの授業が好きでしたか？高校生の時、どの授業が好きでしたか？の時。どの授業が好きでしたか？高校生の時、どの授業が好きでしたか？
来月柔道の大会があります。
来月柔道の大会があります。
漫画家の仕事は大変ですか？漫画家は
Wait, 漫画家
はの仕事
は大変でしたか？
大変
Oh,
で
です
か？漫画家の仕事は大変ですか？
学校の制服はかっこよかったですか？
とても大変です。多分とても大変でした。大変です。学校の制服はが、oh no. かっこよかったですか？かっこよかったですか？制服。学校の制服はかっこよかったですか？
高校生の時、制服はありましたか？
高校生の時、制服はありましたか？はい。ボタンはとてもボタン Oh, okay, that's weird. 少し面白いです。はい。ボタンはとてもかっこよかったです。かっこよかった。かっこよかったです。難しいです。
大学生の時、トロントに住んでいました。
何大学生。大学生のひらがな。大学生はひらがな。大学生の時、トロントに住んでいました。いいえ、ニューヨーク出身じゃないです。Wait. No. 私も子供の時、I mean, the first response could be okay, with a little slight tweak. 私も子供の時、トロントの郊外に住んでいました。Alright, so.
子供の時、マレーシアに住んでいました。
子供の時、マレーシアに住んでいました。私も子供の時、マレーシアに住んでいました。Fair enough.
漫画家になりたいです。
漫画家になりたいです。いいですね。私は看護師。看護師になりたいです。 kangoshi wa furui word. Alright. I think that there's a lot of kanji. What? No. That's not the only one. Oh, they stopped tracking. Oh, this is where they stopped tracking used previous words. Oh, they're still updating. Okay. Gakko.
学校。
学校。
Oh, maybe the kanji lessons will have it.
学校。
学校学校
学校
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 学校。
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 学校学校
Oops.
学校
学校
学
学校
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 学校。
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 学校学校
学校
学校
学
Hmm.
学校
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 学校。
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 学校学校
学校
学校
Oops.
学
学校
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 学校。
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 学校学校
学校
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 学校。
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 学校学校
学校
学校
Oh no, there aren't any others. Okay.
幼稚園のプールが好きでした。幼稚園のプール
幼稚園のプール、プール
が好きでした。
好きでした。
幼稚園のプールが好きでした。
オレンジの飴。
よくかわいい絵を描きました。かわいい。
よくかわいい。かわいい。
よくかわいい絵を描きました。絵を描きました。
描きました。いやだ。絵を描きました。うん。
幼稚園。
幼稚園。幼稚園。幼稚園
のプールが好きでした。
よく友達と絵を描きました。よく友達と絵を描きました。
絵を描きました。Our review of our new vocabulary. Twice the charm.
6歳の時。
6歳の時、引っ越しました。
引っ越しました。
幼稚園は楽しかったですか？幼稚園は楽しかったですか？
たくさん。
Oh no.
たくさん。
たく
さん。
たくさん。
絵を描きました。
絵を描きました。
子供の時、よく友達と近くのお菓子屋に行きました。そこの飴はとても美味しかったです。
Yeah. Maybe a story. Wait. I guess it is a story from childhood. 子供の後. Still could be a. They didn't say restaurant though. They say something else. Oh, it's not a restaurant. Yeah, okashiya. 子供の時、よく友達と近くのお菓子屋に行きました。そこの飴はとても美味しかったです。ナオミさんは東京に郊外に住んでいました。
子供の時よく絵を描きました。楽しかったです。いつも母にその絵をあげました。
子供の時よく絵を描きました。楽しかったです。いつも母にその絵をあげました。母にその絵をあげました。So, when I was a kid, I drew often. I drew pictures often. Often drew pictures. It was very fun. Or it was fun. When I also when I'm with my mom I give my mom that picture. I also gave my mom picture. When? Wait, いつも Oh, it was fun when... Oh, interesting. It was fun when I also gave my mother that picture. Interesting. Or it was nice, right? Or something like that. 東京の郊外に住んでいました。幼稚園sounds so Mandarin. 幼稚園で何を勉強しました？チャトルバス。あ、焼きそば。うん。あ、ひらかな。
オレンジの飴。
オレンジの飴。Again. ナオミさんは何の郊外に住んでいました？大阪。よくカラフルな飴を買いました。
カラフル。よくな飴を買いました。
子供の時、サッカーが大好きでした。大好きでした。
子供の
That's a way to put kodomo is no longer a weak word because they really drilled it in this unit. Sometimes I forget kodomo. Now it's down to Odona? No, not Odona. Otona. Opportunities to use Otona. 子供の時、サッカーが大好きでした。
あ、私もギターを習いました。あ、私もギターを習いました。
あ、私もギターを習いました。習いました。Gotta put that in my pocket too. 習いました。水泳の授業が大好きでした。
水泳の授業が大好きでした。
少しピアノを習いました。
少しピアノを習いました。Okay. Oh no. 体育はまあまあでした。
体育
はまあまあでした。
小学生の時、本が大好きでした。
Okay.
小学生の時、
本が大好きでした。水泳 水泳は好きでしたか？
好きでしたか？
好きでしたか？うん。
小学生の時、近くのジムで柔道を習いました。とても楽しかったです。ダニエルさんは、小学生の時、スポーツをしましたか？
Extracurricular activities。小学生の時、近くのジムで柔道を習いました。とても楽しかったです。エリカさんは小学生の時、スポーツをしましたか？ Asking, they liked, it was very fun to learn judo in the nearby gym when they were in elementary school. And then asking, oh, Daniel, whoops, I say Erika-san. Daniel, Daniel, when they were small, did they play any sports? Right.
小学生
の時、漫画が好きでした。just 漫画が好きでした。Okay.
小学生の時、体育が大好きでした。よくスポーツをしました。週末は友達と野球をしました。
Okay. Sports and exercise. And I played baseball. 小学生の時、体育が大好きでした。よくスポーツをしました。週末は友達と野球をしました。Like baseball with their friends on weekends. Okay.
小学生
の時、毎日友達と昼ご飯を食べました。Okay.
シャトルバス
頭シャンプー水泳
悪い
体育の先生は優しかったですか？
スペイン語を習いました。
スペイン語を習いました。Sure. 水泳の授業は楽しかったですか？
ギターを習いましたか？
ギターを習いましたか？体育の授業は大変でしたか？ Oh, no. は大変。Just not even the question. Alright, fine. I was in the asking mood.
体育
の授業は大変でした。
大変でした。
たまに Oh, I misinterpreted the other one. Okay. That's a lot less weird, huh? たまに体育の授業を休みました。That makes so much sense now. Yeah, I forgot to be absent. Right.
たまに
たまに体育の授業を
休みました。
Okay.
Get more with Super Duolingo.
Yes. Another time. 学校
大きい学校でした。
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 Okay. 中学生の時柔道を始めました。
中学生
の時柔道を始めました。
勉強は少し好きでした。
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 スペイン語の採石はよかったですか？
スペイン語の成績は良かったですか？
学校はとても楽しかったです。学校はとても楽しかったです。学校はとても楽しかったです。
中学生の時、サッカーを始めました。とても楽しかったです。チームに友達がたくさんいました。チームのみんなはいい人でした。
You played sports with the people I play sports with on the soccer team? 中学生の時、サッカーを始めました。とても楽しかったです。チームに友達がたくさんいました。ゲームのチームのみんなはいい人でした。Okay. That's a little rough on the みんなはいい人でした。チームのみんなはいい人でした。中学生の時、テニスを始めました。
中学生の時、勉強はあまりしませんでした。成績はダメでした。でも、ギターが好きでした。ピアノも習いました。
Okay. Yeah, that definitely checks out. We have so much wonderful vocabulary to make all the prompts really interesting now. The person likes music, obviously. Not so much everything else, really. 中学生の時、勉強はあまりしませんでした。Right. 成績はダメでした。でもギターが好きでした。ピアノもなりました。Right. So when they were middle school students, they didn't really study. The grades were no good. However, they love the guitar, right? Or they like the guitar, and they also learned the piano, how to play the piano. Ken san no seiseki wa itsumo yokatta desu. Yokatta desu. Okay. Shuttle bus. Stress. Appropriate. 勉強。西。カーテン。毎日何で学校に行きました。Motor vehicle? バス。毎日バスで学校に行きました。母。学校。大好き。大好き。新聞。新聞。3。
マレーシアの学校。
英語。maybe 私の No。英語の成績は本当に良かったです。でした。No. Past tense. 良かったです。So, let's start. 英語の成績は本当に良かったです。良かったです。歴史の成績は良かったです。良かったです。歴史の成績は良かったです。良かった。高校生。
私の彼氏はかっこよかったです。私の彼氏は
here we go. よかったです。No. かっこよかったです。
かっこよかったです。
かっこよかったです。中学の先生はwhat was this one? I like Kibi. Oh. Yeah, Kibi. 厳しい right? 厳しかったです。
制服は本当にダサかったです。 制服
制服は
本当に制服は本当にダサかったです。
ダサかったです。Oh, wait.
ダサかったです。
Okay. ダサかったです。Alright, sure. 制服は本当に、本当にダセかったです。Okay. 高校生
高校生
高校生の
の時
時
何が
が
好きで
好き
した
でした
か
か
美術の先生は優しかったです。美術の先生は
Rick? No, nice. 優しかった
です。
美術、美術の先生は優しかったです。とても、OK。
と
とて
ても
も、とても、厳しい
厳しい
先生先生がありました。いました。
いました。
いました。
高校生の時、美術が大好きでした。美術の先生はとても厳しかったです。でも先生の絵は本当に素敵でした。
Interesting about a teacher. There's some flip-flops in there. 高校生の時、美術、美術が大好きでした。美術が大好きでした。美術の先生はとても厳しかったです。でも先生の絵は本当に素敵でした。Alright. It's fine. So during high school, when I was in high school, when I was in high school, I loved art.
美術の
The art teacher was very strict, although the art teacher's pictures were really lovely, right? 美術はとても面白かったです。As expected. 学校の制服はかっこよかったです。かっこよかったです。
のは
高校生
新聞
田中
学校
食べ
ます。学校
の友達
学校の友達は本当にかっこよかったです。
黒い制服でした。
黒い制服でした。Black. It's a black uniform. Okay. It was a black.
厳しい先生が2人いました。
厳しい先生が2人いました。よ。Exclamation mark. There were two. Okay. 黒い制服でした。高校生の時留学しましたか？留学
しましたか？
今私は漫画家です。今私は
漫画家です。
漫画家です。
Oh no. Oh no. カタカナ。ジョーキングはどうですか？
ジョギング。
あ、ジョギングはどうですか？
どうですか？
テニスの大会。
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 来月柔道の解体があります。
来月
柔道の
大会。
大会があります。来月柔道の大会があります。
多分漫画家になりたいです。
多分漫画家になりたいです。空手の大会が楽しみです。
会社員です。でも週末はボクシングの練習をします。来週大会があります。
Their hobby. Nice. 会社員です。でも週末はボクシングの練習をします。来週大会があります。So, I'm an office worker. However, on the weekends, I practice boxing. That's more like I practice boxing, but I practice boxing. And next week, I have a competition. I'm going to have a competition. Or there is a competition. Sure.
漫画家の仕事は大変ですか？漫画家
漫画家の仕事は大変でした。
大変
ですか？
プロの野球選手になりたいです。毎日野球の練習があります。とても大変です。でも頑張ります。
A lot of baseball. プロの野球選手になりたいです。That's great. That's a combination of a lot of older vocabulary and newer ones. プロの野球選手になりたいです。毎日野球の練習があります。とても大変です。でも頑張ります。I want to become a professional baseball player. Every day there is baseball practice. It's very tough, but I'll try my best. Right. 子供の時、よくサッカーをしました。サッカー選手何なりたいです。サッカー選手になりたいです。サッカー選手になりたいです。なりたいです。去年サッカーを始めました。Fair enough.
水泳。カーテン。ジョギング。勉強。
クリニック。
漫画家の仕事は楽しいですよ。
漫画家の仕事は楽しいでしょ Sure.ボクシング。
シャトルバス。クリニック。西。水泳。
最近ボクシングを始めました。
最近ボクシングを始めました。パートナーとジョギング
に
を始めました。Okay.ジョギングも始めました。Okay. Alright. Well, that's a wrap for Japanese today. 3 o'clock with some slight shenanigans, and a very condescending remark. Not too bad. Oh, I really like this unit. I think they really picked up the variances. So now I feel if there is a topic, if there's a recurring topic, right? And how far that recurring topic goes back, those units are pretty boss now, in my opinion. They're pretty nice. Every new unit at the moment feels like they're being really conservative, like super conservative. So, it's like a mixed bag. I like it. The new units are very conservative. So like whenever they introduce like a new grammar point or maybe a new conjugation, you can see that they're sticking. They don't want to go too far out. However, when they revisit a recurring topic, it's really nice. Like all the new vocabulary gets mixed in with the old vocabulary. School is a big one. And they chose childhood, so then they were able to do hobbies as well. So all the hobbies. And then whenever it goes like something like food related things, or shopping related things like clothing, those are like all the early things. Like the super early things is either food, shopping like articles of clothing and stuff, and things related to school. Travel is a big one too. Like, oh man, anything dealing with transit, traveling is really big now. So you can kind of predict how restrictive the unit is and how lax this unit was fantastic. It felt really good. Had a lot of it had a lot of old stuff, so I could output them really quickly, and then it framed all the new stuff very quickly. The downside is there's a chance I might forget the new stuff because it was all framed in the old stuff. So it took less effort. It took less effort to remember the new stuff. So it might be reliant on building the story around the old stuff. We'll see. We'll see how tomorrow goes. Really nice. Yeah. How should I leave like this? What is a closing message for today's today's session? Honestly, the lingering thought for me at the moment is when people make comments and they try to make a point when the point was already made. That's like stating the obvious, and the obviousness is one's own ignorance. So it's a pretty ignorant remark, but hey, you gotta make note of all that, right? Either be patient or let them exist, I suppose. One can kind of unfeeling say it's not worth my time. Okay. All right. Ironically. All right. So that's a wrap for day 127 of Japanese with Duolingo. I think these sessions are we're gonna pick up the pace of these sections in order to liberate time for our other activities coming up in the next month, or in less than about a week from now. We're going to pick up some new activities during the Japanese section. It will involve Japanese, and it'll be delightful, as planned from yesterday's review, right? To all the people who are interested in Japanese, thanks for watching. I'm gonna watch this later. I always appreciate it. To them, mata ne. Mata ashita. Ja ne. And I'm gonna switch gears now and take a quick break, get up, stretch, and I'll be back with Chinese. See you in a little bit.